Love is Blind is the hottest dating show on Netflix. It has been for a while. They're on their 6th season, which just wrapped. It was their most successful season to date. For people involved, we don't really need to get into who was who and what happened on the show. Yeah. But I wanted to run the proposal of the idea of doing a show like this. Basically, the concept is, if you look at this photo, it's an aerial view. This is just a shot. There are these things called pods where pretty much they're talking to a wall. They can't see each other. All they can go based off is their conversation, you know, their voice, and just getting to know each other through small talk and
So they can't see each other. Can they hear each other?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not a modified voice. You hear their actual voice.
Okay.
So then what happens is they leave these pods. They go into, the men can all hang out. The women can all hang out. They go into like these open space rooms, talk about their dates. I think I like this guy. I think I like, and they know their names. It's not like number 2 or anything like that. It's everything except seeing them. So then.
So do they?
They also don't have phones.
They don't do no phones. Yeah.
Okay. So do they mix in like the people that they talk to?
Yeah.
Okay.
So each person gets that initial date, and then from there you kind of whittle it down. The dating in the pods is only over like a 2-week span.
Okay.
It happens quick.
Okay.
So
if that, I think it's
it might be
a few
less.
days.
It might be like 4 days, but by the end of like say that week, and this is what the hallways look like before they go into the pods. But by the end of that week,
it's like Squid Game,
pretty much. By the end of that week, it ends with either you get engaged, you get proposed without seeing the person, the rule still applies, or you go home. And if you get
so wait, after 2 weeks?
Yeah,
I don't even think
you get engaged.
I'm gonna go ahead.
The whole show might be 4 weeks.
For budgeting reasons, especially the first season that I saw, it might be like 2 days.
Yeah,
you get to continue on with the show. You have to get engaged.
A week in reality.
This is someone you've never seen.
Engaged.
A week in reality TV is 4 days. So I would imagine in 4 days' time, if that at most, they're engaged.
So in order to stay on the show, when we get engaged, do we see each other?
Yes. So then you get engaged, and then they go to this
10 days. They shoot in the pods for 10 days.
10 days in the pod. Okay.
And then we get engaged to the person that we like.
So the guy will get on one knee in front of the screen, engage, propose.
Yeah.
She says yes. Okay. So then the next step is they leave the pods. They're that long hallway that we saw earlier. They stand on opposite sides, and then you see a silhouette light up. Now you get the shape, but not their face. And then the doors open, they reveal, they run to each other, and then the guy does like the official proposal where they're actually meeting in person for the first time. He'll take a knee. Then that's when the show really begins.
Now, mind you, at this time, the girls are living in a dorm with the girls and the guys are living in a dorm with the guys.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like Colleen, you're going to come back and say, yo, I really like Colleen. And dude over here like, nah, Colleen giving me like play too. So
that's a sick ass scenario.
Some people will get engaged to another person just so they can then go on vacation.
They cuffing her
with a girl that they actually wanted to get engaged to that got engaged to someone else.
Yeah, because the second step, Mal, is say out of the pods, usually like 5-6 couples make it out. Then they go on a vacation, a honeymoon, so to speak. And on the honeymoon is when you're really just getting to know the person that you fucking just got engaged to. So
but you're with the group.
You're with the group. You go to like Turks and Caicos, but with the whole group.
People that you already dated during that time that got engaged to other people. People you had rhythm with on camera.
Mm-hmm.
That you maybe just didn't end up with, are now engaged to someone else, and you're all on a honeymoon together.
And the first time you're seeing everyone else, like the first time the guys are seeing the women and vice versa, the women are seeing the men, is on that vacation. So to her reference, the Colleen thing, if you're engaged to Sarah, but then Colleen walks on the beach and you're like, oh shit. But Colleen's engaged to my homeboy that I've been chilling in the pod with for 10 days. And then you get that one-on-one time. People start like, you know, could have been us. Would have been nice to be here with you.
So wait, when we go on vacation, I get to have a conveation with
you meet everybody.
With your fiance?
Everybody.
It's a group trip.
See, somebody got
engaged, so you have to respect the engagement.
You have to respect the proposal after 10 days.
In real life, niggas don't. Like, fuck Love is Blind. In real life, niggas go on vacation and be looking at something else. So it's like,
Nick Lachey is a terrorist. Him and his wife have created, I think they revamped.
This is their show?
Reality
they
TV.
Host it, yeah.
They have this and a couple others on Netflix.
No.
They have revamped.
No more.
Nick is still getting to that bag?
No,
they're big.
This might be.
God
they
damn.
cash out.
He's probably richer than any 98 Degrees song you could think of.
God
Even
damn.
the Jessica and Nick show, I think he's cleaning up on Netflix.
Well, so
he's revamped reality TV for its whole.
So Nick Lachey, is safe to say Nick Lachey is the Michael Jordan
Sickest
of
he's
dating reality shit.
Yeah.
No, Maul, you gotta watch The
Steph Curry.
Ultimatum. The Ultimatum is sicker than Love is Blind.
This show's fucked up.
The ultimatum is, okay, let's say me and Julian been in a relationship for years, and I want to give him the ultimatum of either you're gonna marry
Let's
me,
say.
you're gonna marry me, or you're gonna leave me alone.
Yeah.
We go on a show. My husband or the guy that I want to marry me is basically, okay, you think you can do better since you haven't proposed to me. You think you can do better. Let's put you out into the dating world. So let's say,
Let's be swingers or get engaged.
Let's say fucking
And this is a Nick Lachey show as well.
Yes.
No, I'm telling you,
Let's
it's
say-
One's sick.
let's say Yomi and her girl they also come on the show. They'll put me with Yomi's girl, put Julian with Yomi. Mind you, these are two couples. They'll like swatch. And you have to go live, like I'll have to go live with Yomi's girl. Yomi, I have to go live with Julian and like live together and be a couple. And then at the end of that, Julian decide whether he wants to actually marry me or if he liked what's out there more.
Nobody died yet?
That's sick. That's a sick ass
No, so I watched the first.
very
I
good
watched the
question.
first season of both of these and didn't watch anything after. But the first season of Ultimatum, right?
This show's fucked up.
This guy goes with his girl. Obviously, they do the swap. He's with a girl that he's actually catching a little rhythm with, but is still trying to be faithful. Like, no, I'm still in a relationship. Like, I can't do that. And you're on camera. Like, we're watching them sleep together, eat together. They live in like dorm rooms type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, he's being faithful. 2 dorm rooms over, his girl with the what's the shit called? The night vision on the camera, jerking homie off under the covers while he's like, nah, I gotta be faithful. Like, I'm in a relationship. And his girl going crazy in the next room.
Wait, this really happened?
And then he gets to see the footage, and then they have to address it.
Yep.
Nick Lachey is a fucking terrorist.
Yo, nah, that's crazy, dog. Yo,
He
your
was
girl,
yelling at her like, I know what you was doing under that blanket.
seeing your girl give another dude a handy,
Yeah.
somebody gotta go to the cemetery behind that.
So, well,
And you know she would have done. What was even sicker about it, they were on camera and they
Love
knew
is
that.
dead.
So like,
love will kill you.
Yeah.
you could like see how she was trying to be sneaky. Like, she wasn't doing that for reality TV. She wanted to fuck that dude and was under the covers trying to like quietly do it because she knew she was on camera and they weren't trying to like make too much motion. But
But
you
the
could
sad
clearly see
hand
it.
job in 4K is hilarious. Like you caught.
And like that, to me, that's the
Just fuck
bigger
'em.
issue. Like if you want to, if that's your journey that you did this because you want to be a reality TV star and you just fuck dude on camera to have your moment, I just know like that's who you are and it is what it is. But you secretly, outside of the show, tried to jerk homie off so I wouldn't find out.
Yo, that's crazy. Is Nick Lachey married?
Yeah,
It's him and his wife.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
They do the shows
Yeah,
together.
his
Yeah.
wife is on camera
They're
with
both
him.
sick.
She's
Oh,
bad
so
as
they're
fuck.
just having fun, just putting people through these insane situations.
And then they do the reunions and they just sit there and be so messy with dead serious faces. Meanwhile, their marriage is great.
And yeah, Nick is such a piece of shit. He starts season 1 Ultimatum with his wife like,
Wait, that's his wife?
yeah,
She looks familiar. Did she like host something?
maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
She looks familiar. Like she used to host on E or something like that.
He comes out and is like, yeah, me and my wife were together and she gave me an ultimatum and it saved our marriage that I had to marry her now or never again.
You're right. She was the correspondent for
Just
E.
a simple, like a real ultimatum. Either like, you need to marry me or we have to break up. They took that as a healthy thing in their relationship and
Because it
decided
worked for them.
to turn
Which
up
is
the notch
probably cap.
and swap couples instead.
It's
That's
just
not
the-
what they did.
yeah.
That's not
It's
what they
not
did.
true at all.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
that's the curveball they threw in there for entertainment.
It's like, listen, ultimatum saved our marriage and we want to save y'all's.
Yeah.
So you should fuck other people on camera and let your significant other watch it.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Well, yeah. So then to finish Love is Blind, after the honeymoon, then they have to go this season. They did pick a city that everyone lives in. This year was Charlotte. So then after that, they
Which is
return.
wild.
They return to Charlotte, and they have to live together
In Charlotte.
in Charlotte, like in these like condos or whatever. They live in Charlotte, and then now it's like, okay, you're a real couple. This is reality, and then that's when shit just goes left.
Mm.
And then it's like, you know, they
Yeah.
get their phones back, which is a big problem because then it's like, why'd you follow this bitch from the show? Or like, you know,
Castmate.
why'd you turn off? Yeah, no, the guys have the sickest excuses every single time. It's always the men.
The greatest date. This sounds like now. See, y'all sold this to me. I'm gonna be honest.
No, it's
Y'all sold this. Y'all
It's
sold
sick,
this.
but it's
really
it's
good.
it's entertaining.
I think I'm gonna binge watch Ultimatum and Love Is Blind now behind this shit. But the greatest dating show in history is next.
Oh, that's top.
That
top
is the
five.
greatest show.
It's off
You
the bus.
step off the bus and you see the person standing there, and you just be like, next.
Well, see,
that is the
They're
craziest.
basically doing that on YouTube now, either with the 20 girls, one guy, or like when the guys all line up and the girl comes up and they like pop their balloons.
Look at this shit.
No, next is class. They need to bring this back.
This show is crazy.
This shit, because they be on the bus talking big shit like, yeah, she gotta like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, why would she like, yeah. As soon as you step off that, next, you know what it is for a girl to yell next as soon as she see you?
Yeah, that'd be rough.
What?
I might end up on a show like Ultimatum.
I might end up on First Time Felon. We used to Ultimatum.
Mall.
Next,
But next was
I'm gonna just go back on the bus and start fighting all
next
other
was
dudes.
Theater, and not to say that reality shows are real, but next you could tell was very much like set up theater.
Yeah.
It was funny, but
Oh my God, remember
Love
that?
is Blind and Ultimatum, of course, have their reality tricks to it, but they're just sick enough people that are doing that. So it's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Now what's happening is people are going on there to become influencers.
Yeah.
They're going on there
First
for the
season was
popular-
pure.
On Love is Blind?
Yeah, they're going on there for the popular. Like this one guy, this season, he got the girl like all the way to the altar, and then
Don't do that to Clay.
left her. Yeah, you would like him because he's like you.
Amazing.
Yeah, of course.
He's amazing.
Left her at the altar.
Clay's
Like
the
got
man.
all the way, walked all the way to the altar. They probably had to do it 3 times because it's for fucking TV. Left her at the altar.
Swag.
I know somebody that did that in real life.
But he did it because he loves
Really?
her.
The altar?
He was an NBA player too.
God damn.
Sick.
Remember the show The Game on BET? Remember when he left Tia or Tamara, one of them at the altar because
Mel.
his baby was about to be born?
Mel.
He got they was doing their prenuptials and he answered his cell phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, it's Tom. He's like, yo, baby, time to go.
I gotta go.
And she's like, okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that baby probably gonna be there for like, she probably gonna be in labor like 12 more hours. You could
Word.
have finished the nuptials.
You could have got married.
How long do
and
those
then
nuptials take?
Yeah.
5 minutes?
At most. At most. You could do this,
He
kiss.
hated girl Melanie.
The Game was a hilarious show.
I gotta watch this, man. I'm
It's
gonna be
really
honest.
Again,
good.
I'm not this type of guy, but just seeing that scenario, I have to see that
I'm
play
telling
out.
you,
You
Mo,
like
I'm
mess?
not
fun to
either.
turn your
Mess.
brain off. To
I don't
watch
like
the show.
mess. I hate mess.
You like girl in Paris. What's it? Paris and girl. Emily in
girl
Paris.
Hey,
and girl.
watch your mouth. That is a fucking classic show.
Yo,
Emily in
Paris
Paris.
Hilton sex
You like
tape.
girl
Emily in
You
Paris
like
is a-
One Night in Paris.
I love One Night in Paris, but Emily in Paris
That sex tape was
is
trash.
a great fucking show. I cannot wait for the next season.
No worry, Mom.
Man, were they lucky, Maul. They just got a sneak peek into our Patreon content. To see the full episode and all our other Patreon episodes, please go to patreon.com/New Rory and Maul. Get access to our Discord chat, early releases on sketches, merch, maybe even date Maul for the right tier. He's available.
That has to
He's-
be the right tier.
Okay.
That's
What's
my
the price though for that? We can add that now.
We're looking at a little 30K maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that you own your value.
Yeah, 30K.
30K and you can have sex with Maul.
Yep, let's do it.
Patreon.com/Rory and Maul.